It's crazy to think that it's been a year already on Twitch, but man, oh man, what a year, and how time flies when you're having fun. We're going to celebrate 20 planes and 20 consecutive streams, and it all starts tonight here at Bar Harbor. 200 feet tonight for our minimums. Weather could potentially be an issue tonight, by the way. It's a nasty day. Some wind, some turbulence, and a little bit of icing. Taxi light, and it's pretty much just a kind of a right-hand turn if I have room. I think I might have room to get over there to runway 4. Bar Harbor traffic, Phenom 11816, taxiing runway 4, Bar Harbor. You won, Rob. You won the custom livery. Man, that's awesome. That is way awesome. Okay. We will release the parking brake, and we'll get ourselves heading on out. Here we are. I think we can make this turn. Avoid the fuel truck. And then we're over, that's Bravo that we're heading towards. I can't do a lot of cinematic stuff with this plane. Like I say, it happens just too fast, but maybe I can give you a little bit on the way out the door here. That's why I can't do the cinematic very well. I miss turns. Quite a beautiful Orbix airport. Actually, I think both of these are Orbix fields that we're flying between tonight. They have a nice set of scenery. Definitely a nice set of scenery for P3D, and they're slowly building up their X-plane library as well. But all right, here we are. So I'm looking at what are we looking at? Runway heading. We're going to say, let's try to get ourselves up above 600 feet or so, probably more like 1,000 before we make any major decisions. Yeah, there's runway heading. I think I can arm that. Yes, I can. Vertical speed mode. I think I can actually put us in vertical speed mode here as well. And we'll say, you're going to think I'm crazy here, but we're going to come right out of the chute at 3,000 feet per minute. Let's go to landing lights. Let's get the strobe on. All of our other lights are on. Trim is set. Altimeter flaps set. Anti-ice is set. Looking for a rotation speed of 104. And I think we're ready. Bar Harbor traffic, Phenom300. We're going to be taking the runway 4 ILS right-hand traffic pattern to the south, Bar Harbor. All right. Oh, JPC was down down at JFK doing some work tonight. Awesome, awesome. And congratulations, by the way. I heard you drew a spot during Across the Pond as well. Man, that's way awesome. Coming up next Saturday, you'll be a busy guy. There's my synthetic vision coming into play here. See a big striped 4 there. That's a good thing. Two good engines. Takeoff power set. There's 100. There's 104. It happens just that fast. Positive rate. Gear up. Flap speed is coming. Flaps up. Autopilot engaged. Oh, vertical speed mode. What happened? Why did you go down to 3,000? Did I set that at negative 3,000? That's not good. I want a positive 3,000. There we go. That's better. Alright, I will reduce my throttle to climb, and I may need more than 3,000. So you manage your climb speed with your vertical speed, with your pitch, and as you can see, I'm already through 250, but I'm also already through 3,000. And we're climbing out 4,400. I'm gonna keep it going. You can go up to 6,000 feet a minute on the climb out. It's absolutely insane what this plane will do, especially when it's light. Yeah, see, we're way exceeding our takeoff speed right now. I didn't do a very good job of managing that speed at all. All right, here we go. We'll make our turn. Right-hand traffic. Bar Harbor traffic, Phenom 816 through 6,000. We're departing the area. Right-hand traffic pattern to the south, Bar Harbor. The laps begin. Oh my goodness! All right, well, I'm sure I'm missing out. I got to stay semi on point here, just for a few more minutes. There's my speed's coming back down. Overshoot this a little bit, which is to be expected. That's okay. Yep, here I am coming around, bring it around town, and 240 ought to be what we need. Okay, there we go. Now we're through 10,000, so now we can actually bring the nose down a little bit here, and we want to pick up speed and try to climb out at about 300 feet per minute. 10,000. We'll landing and taxi lights off. We'll engage the wing stabilizers. Let's make sure I'm hitting the right button here. Yep, wing stabilizers. Where are you? Wing stabilizers. Right there. I don't need the terrain inhibitor button. We don't have that much terrain here. A lot of back pressure, yes indeed, my friend. It is it's a climber. My traditional sunset shot here. It is a climber. See you later, Bar Harbor, wherever you are. Down there somewhere. Must have got the one lone little window of space. I don't remember getting into the clouds. Alright, there's 310. That's plenty. So let's spin it back up here. And the one thing that doesn't work very well for me, I think it's still a little bit glitchy. There is a flight level control switch that you're supposed to be able to hit, and when I get to 300, I'm gonna hit it and I'm gonna show you what it does. It really overcorrects and you start to kind of porpoise a little bit. So, alright, we're in flight level control mode, and it's let it drift just a little bit. So for some reason now it's pitching up. Yeah, see, that's just it's not working like it should. Let's get back down here and get under control. That should hold your pitch, or excuse me, it should adjust your pitch to hold your speed. It's kind of like the IAS mode, but there's just a couple things of this plane that are kind of glitchy, and that's one of them. But again, it's nothing that obviously keeps me from flying it, because here I am still flying. Alright, that looks good. What do I still have? Okay, my icing's on. I can take those off now. We're through all the muckety muck. I'm going to leave the wing stabilizers on just because we have turbulence that's been reported. Alright, I'm going to bring my vertical speed back down since I lost all my speed I built up. Bring it back down to 2,000 feet a minute. We're only going to 24,000. Do I have... Is my altitude armed? I don't know that it is. I may have to make some fine-tune adjustments here at the top. Let's engage the nav. It looks like we're on our radio now. There we go. On course, I should say. I'm so used to talking radio navigation. And we'll get up here to altitude. I'll make sure that gets selected, and then I can't wait to hear what's going on in the chat already. So glad to have everybody along. This has been an amazing year, and you guys are definitely the reason why it's been so much fun. About a 53-minute flight, so nice and short and sweet for that first one. Looks like there's going to be some weather challenges, though, some visibility issues as we head into Nantucket. I armed my altitude, so I'll just wait to 24,000 and I'll arm it, and then we'll just make our little adjustments off of that. There we go, 24,000. Yeah, did a pretty good job capturing it. Maybe I didn't. No, we're still climbing. Why are we still climbing? Altitude. I had to hit it twice. Altitude there, and just nudge it down. There we go. Altitude select, so that'll just nudge down here at about 200 feet per minute. Go ahead and back this off to cruise power. Everything is looking good so far. All right, let's see what is going on here. What are you guys up to here? Kenny's gladly giving up $12,000 if it means that you make. Oh, you guys are talking about the stimulus check? Yeah. That'll be. I've got a son that he falls in a weird category. He's a college student, so he's still a dependent of mine. So obviously he doesn't make you know, $75,000 a year, but he's not going to get anything because he's a dependent. And so, anyway, it's a weird thing. There is the hounds. Yep, some soup flying today. Yeah. Was it you that made the homemade soup? You were talking about the homemade soup on the flight the other day, yesterday. Somebody made homemade soup. Rob's looking forward to some laughs tonight. Okay, I will try not to let you down. We do have the approach coming up, and that's where things usually get pretty comical. We are currently only 136 miles from Marconi. I'm going to have to actually do some math. That's going to be scary to figure out when I need to descend. And yeah, so I'll keep you entertained with that as well. All right, well, we're getting close. Here's 30 miles to Marconi, so I think we might as well go ahead and spin this down. Again, we need 2,300, I think, is what we're supposed to be above. This does have a VNav, but it's another one of those kind of glitchy, kind of sketchy deals. So I just manage the speed with the throttle and with the vertical speed mode. And I usually just base everything off of a 2,000 feet per minute descent rate. If I get down there a little bit early, it's not a huge deal for me. At 2,300, we're not going to be, I don't think, according to the weather report, we're not going to be out of the soup quite yet. It looks like, yeah, overcast to 1,600 is what we're having. Open just updated now. 1,400 broken, 2,000 overcast. Yeah, Diana, we've got the 6th Bush League event being the Canyonlands, and we should have actually some information coming out soon. I've been working with Rob and Ralph trying to get that press release kind of finalized, and this is going to be a unique one. We haven't done one like this before, so I'm looking forward to it, and I think you guys are going to have fun. Well, I'm honored that you are able to join us, AB7. Hey, Al South MIA. Welcome. I'm on the descent into Nantucket, and I can see with my synthetic vision the fish hook there, so we're getting close to Marconi. It'll be interesting to see. I'm going to leave the synthetic vision on as long as I can, but with the Phenom being a Carinado product, the weather, and the synthetic vision, it might get to be a little too much. I might have to turn that off. Well, Diane, I think you're going to really enjoy it, and I think it's going to be well worth it. It's unique scenery, and like I say, a unique approach to this one. That'll be, like I say, I hope it's enjoyable for everybody. It's Downwind and I have flown around and had a lot of fun testing things out. That's all I can say. It's only going to be better with 15 or 20 pilots or more. Okay, coming up on 18,000, I need to double check my altimeter setting, 2962. Go ahead and make that change now. Speed's looking good. I'm going to put the ice protection back on. Nice. I never did take the windshield heat off, so that's okay. stabilizer will stay on with the turbulence. And all right. I've left the PED belts off, sign on the entire time, just again because of the turbulence. Altimeter set, cross-checked, and all right. I think we're ready. As soon as we get turned to Nantucket, I'll go ahead and we can start to put our approach data in. We've decided to how you like that, Alsal? Decided to do an approach, ILS approach with runway 6. Fighting a little bit of a crosswind, not too bad. It's gonna be off our left nose. Now, Aeronauta eye candy. Come on. Love them or hate them. They make some very, very beautiful and fun planes to fly. I know Jet Pilot Cinnamon's a big fan. Okay, back in and heading select here. And I'm gonna actually I'm gonna re-engage heading mode right now just because this gets a little wonky. So we're gonna go procedures and we're going to select our approach. We would like the ILS runway 6 Nantucket transition, and we should be able to load this right now and be okay. Alright, actually it did work for us this time. So we're going to come down here and out and then back in. So I can go ahead and re-engage the nav. Does not always work that nicely, but we'll take it. Black Fox 403. It is great to hear from you, my friend. Black Fox, you don't even know this, but you are entered right now into a drawing for a $25 gift certificate to xplane.org. So are you, Al South. You may be, no, you've been on here before. Chance to thank all my friends for hanging out with me for a whole year. Crazy to think about that. And I hope everybody's healthy in your family and your world. And I know you're busy because of this. Okay, we've got landing lights back on. And we're doing pretty good. I think we're going to be down to 2300 on schedule. That's our initial approach fix. So we actually are going to be maybe even a little bit early, but I can live with that. We'll fly the outbound. Again, we're looking at that ILS runway 6. So we're going to hit Nantucket. We're going to fly this outbound 241. We're going to enter a 1 minute hold. Come back in on a 61 degree heading. We need to be 2,300 or above at tack, which is our initial fix, and that is a 10.9 DME. So 11 miles out, 2,300. Oh, we've slipped off of our leg. I must have hit heading instead of nav when I re-engaged. When I thought I re-engaged nav. Yeah, Al South, man, he's been burning the midnight oil, the midday oil, the early morning, early bird gets the worm oil. He's been putting in some time. All right, kind of overcorrecting a little bit here, aren't we, Phenom? Come on, we're not that far off, are we? Maybe we are. Come on, dude. Oh, is it trying to take me back to Marconi? It might be. Okay, back to heading mode you go. Yeah, it was trying to turn me around to go back to Marconi and then fly that in. That was maybe my mistake on the FMC here. Oh yeah, it had. So the approach should not have had Marconi in there. That's really weird. I don't know why it's done that here. Can we get rid of that? Can I clear that out? Remove that, and then that should take us to Nantucket. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what that does. If that gets us heading back in the right direction. We'll engage our nav. Let's see if it picks it up for us here. Speed is way too fast. Holy cow, 300 knots at 5,000 feet. No, 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 no. That's not what we want. Looks like it's going to try to track us, though, to Nantucket. And then after Nantucket, we should be Craig. I'm looking at this. Craig, and then Uftak, and then, yeah, okay. So that's looking a little bit better. We're going to be down to 2,300 in plenty of time here. So it is a fast bird, Black Fox. It's it makes you have to stay ahead of things, and that's not my best thing. All right, so one of the things I need to stay ahead of is I need to get this frequency in 109.1. That's set. Not quite picking up that just yet, so in the meantime, let's do this. Let's
sync rate. Sync rate.
I've got
sync
the
rate.
Arm, so it should be
sync
okay.
rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Yeah.
Sync rate.
Okay. We're leveling off. I gotta watch my speed here. Get the power back on and get it down to about 210 or so. Alright, I'm going to take the CDI to ILS mode, and we need to put in 061 as our course. Get all that stuff in right now, and then when we do activate vectors to final, one less thing we have to worry about. Okay, there's 61. Let's put the CDI back on, and let's grab our nav. There we go. Okay, we're back on course. There's 26. Now it's slowing us down, slowing our descent down quite a bit. So we actually were way early. I was way overestimating my top of descent. But like I say, I don't mind being there a little bit early. Nantucket traffic, Phenom300, with 10 miles to the north of the field. We'll be overflying on the back course for ILS runway 6, Nantucket. Yeah, that's the beauty part, Black Fox. Agent Bravo 7 puts hers up on YouTube as well. That's a nice place to just kind of keep things after the fact. I'm hearing something crazy, like 1 trillion views a year or something now is what they're averaging. That is wild. I don't know if that's fact or if it's just something that they've been putting in my inbox to sell me something, but there's a lot of video that's uploaded. One last check of the weather. See if anything has changed. Showers now. Broken at 1,400, overcast 2,000. That's actually come up a little bit. The winds are still ugly. It's 010 at 22 with a gust of 28. Okay. By the way, missed approach. We'll brief it. If we missed, we're going to climb to 1800. We're going to go direct to Nantucket VOR DME and hold. So we actually just hold right there at Nantucket. What we probably will do is we'll probably enter a right-hand traffic pattern and try runway 6 again right away. 1800 though is that critical altitude, just to keep in mind. Alright, so we're through, we're past Nantucket, and we're on the outbound now. Hey, we're actually peeking through, that's cool. There's the rain. Yep, broken, like I said. This will be kind of in and out, I think, for the rest of the time here. Get my right chart pulled up here. Okay, we're outbound. And that should be Uftak. Yes, indeed. And then what's it look like after that? Does it actually turn us back? Uftak, and then yeah, it turns us back to Craig. And at that point in time, I actually think once we get outbound to Craig, yeah, we're going to engage heading mode, and then we'll activate vectors to final. Kind of on that track right now, so I'll stay on the autopilot as long as I can, just with the wind. I want to turn my wind off somehow. Wind, option 2. Oh yeah, see 28, it's a helping wind right now at least, but it's one that'll move you a little bit to the left. So let's get out to Craig, then we'll engage the heading mode, and we'll get vectors to final activated. We'll see if we can put this bird down. Speed's looking really good. Again, our ref speed here is right straight up 100, and so I'm going to try the approach between 130 and 120, that kind of final glide. We'll see how that goes. All right, there's Craig. There's heading mode, and activate vectors to final. Looks like I've got my pink line in there, so that's a good thing. This has changed. I have this put in, yep. This needs to go though. This should be on localizer mode. We are at 2,300, so that's good. I am going to spin this down to 1,800 for now. I'm not going to descend yet. I'm not allowed to descend on this until we're back inbound past Uftak. I'm going to put it there at 1,800 just because that's a good reminder. Oh, actually 1,700 is Craig. Our decision height, maybe I should put it in. The decision height is, so the altitude at Nantucket. Where are you? Altitude at Nantucket. 47, so 247, that's my decision height. I actually think I'm just going to put it down, take this down to 300, and let's just, we'll hope we break out before that point. Okay, we are ready to start our hold. Teardrop entry. This bad boy. We'll take it at about 190. Direct tailwind right now. Awesome. Alright. Outbound leg needs to be 241. Spin that guy around. Kind of what we were on, pretty close. So no landing rate predictions tonight. I mean P3D, sorry about that. You have to actually do something else to be to earn the spot, the awesome spot. And if yeah, we'll figure that out, I guess. It's been a busy flight, so I'm kind of haven't been paying attention too much, but we can look back here. All right, then I need to spin her around, and we're inbound. The localizer is 061, which is what's set here. Boy, this thing, it's hard to spin around. Let's see what we have to do here. We may have to stop at about 040 and just try to intercept. We might have also gotten a little too far away. We've lost our localizer. It says here we're left of it, but I don't think that is right. I don't think that's correct. We're going to turn it and just head inbound 061. I think we're getting false data. Oh no, maybe that's moving a little bit. Did we overshoot that sucker? I don't think we did. I think we're too far away. I don't think this is reading correct right now. So we'll just inbound it to on a 061. Wait for that guy to come in here. Do you have Nantucket? Yep, that's good. 1091, yep. 061. Yeah, that's definitely showing us left of course. JPC's taking his notes. I think we had this problem last time I came in here, didn't I, JPC? The same runway, as a matter of fact. Well, I feel, just looking at Mr. Magenta line, I feel like we're needing to go to the west, or to the north just a little bit. Oh, I remember us talking about this. And I remember what you told me I had to do, and I don't remember what it was I have to do. Okay, well, this is shaping up to be an interesting one. Alright, so we're past Uftak. Let's start a little 700 foot per minute descent here. Pull the power back. And let's just see how close we get here. We should pop out of it at 2,000 or somewhere thereabouts. Kind of trying to crab into that 28 knot wind just to stay in the ballpark here. It's like I may be practicing a go around, maybe a diversion. Might have to divert. I think Providence is what I have scheduled. Okay, putting a notch of flaps in. There's 1700. I don't have tower. I see the runway. And Nantucket approach. Phenom 816. We're on short final runway 6, Nantucket. I'll leave it on autopilot. Ah, there we go. We are through. Thank you, Lord. Looks like I might have somebody though on kind of holding. Yeah, we're not bad. We're not bad. Well, maybe now we're a little low. All right, let's do this.
Autopilot.
Let's take auto off here. Let's get leveled out. Let's get back on the glide slope. No, I don't have a glide slope. I'm vaguely remembering something here that you taught me in this particular situation last time, Mike. So I will really look forward to our debrief. If you guys want to hear this, by the way, head to I'll be in my voice channel on Discord, and Mike does a really nice job of kind of going through some of the things that are not really done as they should. Boy, you can see I'm crabbing like the son of a gun, but I'm low, so I'm trying to just stay level here at 900. I've got myself below whatever glide slope there is. Looks like there's a guy that's on the runway. I have not. Tower's on 18.3. What? Oh my goodness. Kidding me? Yeah, now he's trying to contact me. Alright, let's see how fast we can do this. Nantucket Tower, hello. Phenom300 on the final, runway 6.
Phenom 816, Nantucket Tower, good evening. Wind 020 at 23, gust 29, runway 6, clear to land number 2, following a Mooney over the numbers.
Clear to land number 2, following the Mooney, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't see you pop in. Phenom 816.
Phenom 816, no problem, and just that Mooney's going to be a touch and go.
Roger. Alright, so we're pitching up quite a bit here. Our speed is right where I'd like it to be, honestly. I'm not even close, though, to being on the where I need to be localizer-wise. Darn it. Don't want to be losing. Okay, put in the second notch of flaps and landing gear coming down. This is going to be tricky, guys. Now I'm on the glide. It's almost like a blind approach because of that little dashboard. Okay, lights are on, gear down, flap set. Ooh, gust, yep. That's going to be
500.
Going to be tricky. Oh, somebody there waiting. Very cool. Getting a little bit low again. Boy, that wind just picks my nose up and balloons me. Still can't get over it. I don't feel like I'm over far enough to the left. All right, here we go, guys. Now or never time. Oh boy, that wind! Look at that sucker picking me up. Golly, come on, hang on there. You're okay. You're okay. And we're down. I think it was a one-wheel landing and not the right wheel. Oh man, that wind! It's gonna flip me over.
951 Juliet, midfield, downwind, and we have Charlie. Mooney 51 Juliet, thanks Charlie. Wind 020 at 23, gust 29, runway 6, cleared.
I don't know if you can see just how much I'm tipping
runway
sideways
6, clear,
here.
touch and go, 51 Juliet.
Holy cow, that is something else. That guy's flying
Phenom
patterns in this.
816, welcome to Nantucket.
Ooh.
Exit left, taxiway, Bravo, to the ramp. Have a good night.
Okay, we're hanging a left in Bravo to the ramp. Phenom300, thanks. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. I'll take it. Gust of 28. And yeah. All right, I need a stiff hot chocolate after that one. Holy cow. Let's park over here next to all the other business jets. Looks like they're all facing the same way. How boring. I don't know what these crazy lines are, but I'm hoping they're a place to park, because that's what I'm going to do. How about right about here? Okay. Well, yowza. Yowza, yowza. That was a rodeo right there, my friends. All right, flaps up. Set the parking brake here. And we can get stuff shut down. The lights are off. Strobe off. Turn these lights out. Emergency lights off. Ooh-wee. That got my heart rate up a little bit. Okay, PCS off. Engine ignition off. Wing stabilizer off.
Nantucket Tower, Dornier 8, November 4905, Bravo India. We're at the terminal with information. Charlie would like to remain in the pattern.
That sounds like a familiar
November
voice.
4905, Bravo India. Runway 6, taxi via Echo. Nantucket to information, Charlie.
Okay, GPU is
6 taxi
available.
via Echo, Bravo India.
Okay, let's stop. Stop the press. Stop the engines. Yeah, yep. And I don't need GPU, honestly. I'm pretty well shut down. I need to turn the, yeah, honestly. Battery's off. Why aren't my, avionics, why are you not turning off? That's weird. Oh, gosh, because I just turned the generators off. Battery 1 and 2 off. Okay, I think that kind of just about does it. Flight 1 of 20. Boy, if they're all that exciting, this might actually be halfway entertaining of a series. Man, I think we got to go back and watch that, don't we? I don't normally do a replay, but I'm going to disconnect here. Are those guys outside still doing patterns? Maybe I should watch those guys. See how he does. We'll watch this one landing here. Shoot, he's silky smooth. Like no big deal. All right, let's hop out and let's do replay. Let's just see what it looked like. Analysis, instant replay. Let's take it back like 3 minutes. Nope, more than that. Four minutes, 5 minutes. .400 seconds. How are we doing here? Oh, that ought to be just about right. A little farther back than I want, but boy, I'm way off right here. Really struggling trying to get that sucker on the center line. Maybe it would have been better to try to come around and land on 3-3, but I just needed an ILS because of those dang clouds. Glide slope looks good, and localizer, yeah, I'm still a little bit to the right here. What a crab angle, holy cow. What a crab angle, my goodness. Getting a little bit better. The closer I get, the better I get. Harvick, how are you, man? Yeah, this is just the replay, so you'll get a kick out of this. This was quite the rodeo, man. It was a little bit of a bull ride here at the end. We had steady winds of 20-something and gusts of 28 coming in here. And this Phenom weighs about 250 pounds, and I'm 230 of it. Oh, yeah, getting a little low. Real low. Oh, I'm short, man. I landed on the threshold, didn't I? Oh, no, little flare. Got myself into the landing zone. There's the old right wheel. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes. No, come on. How do I stop that? No. Oh, I needed to pause that and take a picture of that. That is worth... Okay, that's a screenshot right there. Oh, man. That was good stuff. 360, was that about where we were? How do I pause? Pause. P. Alright, I'll... Okay, we'll do it this time. I missed my little replay bar. Wow. That's something else there. How about that? Agent Bravo 7, okay, I wasn't going to say that, but it did feel a little bit like that. APC is on the Discord, so like I said, you guys are all invited if you want to pop over and listen to a good sort of post-flight debrief. We'll head that way here in just a second, but this is worth the, I know what view I want right now. I'll see if I can get it paused at the right time. Because this is just how they teach you in Phenom school. Yeah, power up a little bit there. I did nose down a little bit, so... But man, I just really started to sink right there. I lost a lot of altitude quick. Very short. By all rights, I should have touched down right there. Almost did. Almost wing strike. And here it comes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on now. Come on, everybody. That's got to be the thumbnail, right? Am I right? And I held it there. Look at that. I held it there for a while. Oh. And then oh my goodness, the wind was lifting me. Little Tokyo drift. I'm gonna have to have Bob for maintenance check on my tires there. Whew. Alright. Side loaded the crap out of it. Yeah. I think you're right. Well, okay guys. That's gonna do it for flight number 1 of, again, if you just got here, if you have no idea what's going on, it's my 1-year anniversary on Twitch this month. So I'm doing 20 planes in 20 days. Today was the very first one. And everybody that checks in on either the Twitch live stream or my Discord or my YouTube channel gets entered in for a $25 gift certificate to xplane.org. So you guys that just came on here, Harmac, I'm putting you down. And let's see, David 4DW, good to see you as well. I'm glad you said hello, even if it was only at the last little bit. You can go back, like I say, and watch it on YouTube if you'd like. And really was a pretty good flight all the way around. Just we knew the landing was going to be a challenge, but yeah. So the schedule, where's the schedule? It's right here. And there were a couple of changes that I've made. Thanks, JPC caught a typo. So the flight with the Kodiak and the Zlin have been flipped from the 14th or the 16th and the 19th respectively. That Kodiak flight, I'm going to do that with the wine mixer event with the Virtual USA Flying Club. But anyway, this is the general schedule right now. Again, it is subject to change. There may be some things I tweak, but we've got the Skylane coming up tomorrow night. And if you want to know exactly where I'm flying, you'll have to go over to my YouTube, or sorry, to my Discord, and connect with me there, because there's way too much to share just on this little outro here. So here's my Discord link. Again, you're welcome to come over and say hey, Willie Mays Hayes style, and it'd be great to get to know you more. That's been what's been the most fun about this whole deal anyway. But that's going to do it for me tonight. No raid tonight. I'm just going to kind of fade off into the sunset. I got to go get my comeuppance from my CFI here in the Discord channel. So I will see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's midnight in Zulu. Thereabouts. Tonight was a little delayed just for some family things that are going on, but I'll make sure to let you know if it's not going to be on those times. And I'd love to have you tag along or fly along if you want. I'll try to get that stuff out there a little bit earlier than I did tonight as well. But anyway, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Until then, take care. God bless.